The ADX launches an ESG benchmark index, and the PIF secures a $5 billion loan covered by South Korea. You're watching the Daily Brief with Forbes. I'm Ramia Faraj. The Abu Dhabi Securities Exchange has launched its inaugural ESG benchmark index, a big step towards advancing sustainable investment practices in the region. The FTSE ADX ESG Screened Index has been developed in collaboration with FTSE Russell. It will provide investors with a transparent and tradable ESG benchmark based on screening criteria and comprehensive methodology that ranks a company based on its ESG scores. The index will promote sustainable business practices among its listed companies and promote greater investments into responsible companies. The Central Bank of the UAE and the People's Bank of China have inked a deal to renew their currency swap. It has a nominal value of $4.9 billion for the next 5 years. It aims to promote financial and trade cooperation between the UAE and China. They also inked an MOU to enhance cooperation in the development of central bank digital currencies. The PIF has secured an up to $5 billion syndicated loan from a consortium of 9 international banks, fully backed by the state-run Korea Trade Insurance Corporation. It marks the sovereign wealth fund's first financing covered by an export credit agency as part of its funding diversification efforts. It comes after the PIF's recent Sukuk issuance of $3.5 billion, 2 green bond issuances totaling $8.5 billion, and a $17 billion corporate loan in 2022. Pure Health has launched its online digital pharmacy platform named Dawak. It's currently available to patients of Pure Health subsidiary Abu Dhabi Health Services and will be rolled out to the general public at a later stage. Dawak helps users avoid lengthy queues and wait times, review and refill their medicines, arrange delivery, allows for ease of payment and seamless insurance integration via the platform. Dawak organizes and delivers the medicine into individually sealed sachets organized by date and time. Foxconn is investing an additional $1.54 billion in India for operational needs as it diversifies production away from China. The Taiwanese tech giant and key Apple supplier is the world's biggest contract electronics manufacturer and assembles devices for many companies, most notably Apple's iPhones. The bulk of Foxconn's operations are in China. It's trying to reduce its presence there after production was impacted by 3 years of strict COVID policies, a bout of industrial unrest, and diplomatic tensions with the U.S. EasyJet achieved 2023 earnings slightly ahead of analyst expectations after a year of robust travel demand and forward bookings. Still, the British carrier says geopolitical instability will weigh on the current quarter. European airlines reported strong results this year, but war, high jet fuel prices, and the threat of recession have subdued outlooks. Earnings before interest and tax for its financial year to end September reached $600.9 million. Passenger revenue reached $6.57 billion compared to $4.8 billion last fiscal year. British airline Virgin Atlantic is operating the first transatlantic flight powered entirely by sustainable aviation fuel. The flight left London Heathrow Airport this afternoon bound for New York's JFK. It's the first time SAF will be used in both engines by a commercial airline for long-haul flight. SAFs are produced from renewable biomass and waste resources and can be used in jet fuel to a maximum of 50%, having been blended with kerosene in modern aircraft. That brings us to today's Forbes Real-Time Billionaires ranking, which tracks the daily wins and losses of the world's wealthiest people. Our biggest winner today is Gautam Adani. He's up $5.7 billion, now with net wealth of $57.1 billion. Our second biggest winner today is supermarket billionaire Rick Cohen, up $2.6 billion with net wealth of $24.9 billion. And our biggest loser today is LVMH's Bernard Arnault, down $7.3 billion, now with net wealth of $184.6 billion. Check out our website and our social media for all of the latest Billionaires news. And Cynthia Wu, the daughter of Taipei billionaire Eugene Wu, has been named as a vice presidential candidate in a Taiwan election scheduled for January. It could have a big impact on geopolitics and international financial markets. The younger Wu joined a ticket with presidential candidate Ko Wen-je, chairman of Taiwan People's Party. The TPP is seen as favoring closer ties between Beijing and Taipei. Wu's presence underscores a generational shift in wealth and power among some of Taiwan's richest business families. I'm Ramia Faraj. This is the Daily Brief. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow.